Hello everybody, I'm Criticleak and Steve,
Later, Gator to you.
and we're playing Epic Mickey, and I'm a girl!
Wow. I'm so feminine.
That is so fetch.
Totally.
Awesome points if you get the reference. Anyway, I probably shouldn't have made that reference in the Mickey Mouse game, but anyway, we're going through the library. Take them to the library. And we get animatronic Donald's foot. It's very smelly. It smells like duck. My favorite.
You're a weirdie.
Oh, how dare you?
You know it's true.
Yeah, probably. There's a lot of side quests in the libraries, only one of which is actually required. So if you want to go for 100%, you're probably going to be here for a while, but like I said, there's only one of which is actually required.
Madam Leona.
She's very green. She's going green! She must be the Wicked Witch of the West. First, you must seek out the broken skulls that free the spirits. Repel them all, and the sprites will leave my bookcases. Second, collect the flyaway books that are still here in this room. And then you will read them for all eternity. That's not what she says.
No, and her voice is more feminine than that.
You will read them for all eternity. Did I ever just do that? I lost 9 points. Now she's going to be talking about some paintings. That painting right there is actually based off the whatever Davy Jones it was called, the Flying Dutchman from the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Yes, I did almost say Flying Dutchman. Sue me. As I said in the previous video, I don't really care that much for the second and third pirate movies. First and fourth one were good, but I don't care about the third or the second and third one.
Wow, you're talking really fast.
Are you honestly surprised?
Yeah, you usually don't talk that fast.
Now we've painted the first skull. This one will deactivate like Madame Leona was talking about. The spirits are doing spirit things with the bookcases. So you need to paint the skulls to make them not all spirity and stuff. And you can also collect these books right here. I'm warning you right now, do not send them. If you do, you're going to fail the side quest like pretty much immediately, so don't send them.
Pictures.
We have to paint the paintings. Now these ones right here, they're kind of tilted at an angle. You need to thin them so that you can prevent the machine cog behind it, and then you have to use your spin attack by sticking the remote, and then pinning them back in. I'm not quite sure if you actually have to thin them out before you spin them. I might be wrong about that, but that's just always what I've done because I'm weird. Run, Mickey! Run for your life! Run away from the scary demon bookcases!
Run away, Mickey. Be free.
The books, they've stopped!
Amazing.
And now we have a time limit to go restore that one. Nothing bad is going to really happen if you run out of time. All that's going to happen is that the moon is going to crush toward. Oops, wrong game. It just resets, so you just have to go back to the switch and activate it again. You just have to run across the bookcases to paint in the skull before time runs out, which isn't really that big of a problem. The time limit in the first time limit that we encounter in this game, in the Asian boat ride, that's way more difficult than this one, because this one you just have to run across that one, but the first one actually requires platforming. And now we're going to the top of the library. So now you need to, what you want to do is you want to use your thinner against the spider web right here. There's some sweepers up here. They can be a little bit difficult to fight, especially if you're going for the thinner methods in this game, and you're using thinner and stuff, especially the books around. You want to be careful with those. And these one, the books that are flying around are a little bit difficult to catch because the depth perception in this game is not that great. There's another sweeper over there if you want to go fight it. He's too far away for us to do anything. But it's not big deal. But no, not big of a deal because we're just gonna go over there anyway. We're going to annihilate him. Somebody annihilate this stupid thing.
Awesome points, you know that.
We're making references to a movie that hasn't been released yet. Clap for joy.
That's why you get extra awesome points if you know that.
Extra awesome points.
Yes.
Cool. I wish I had extra awesome points. But no, I just have regular awesome points.
Not exactly what I meant.
What?
I mean, extra awesome points, not extra awesome points.
I know. I'm just being goofy. Get it? Goofy? That's the Mickey Mouse character. That's funny. I command you to laugh.
Command you to be silent.
Oh my god, we were going at that for how long? Care to explain the story?
No.
You're right, it's gonna be a secret.
For all eternity.
I don't actually remember where that joke started from. I think it was a card game.
It was a card game. Unfortunately, we lost that card game.
Because our cat ate it.
She probably did.
There's a collectible behind that spider web over there. It's Constance Hatchaway's hatchet thing. So what you want to do is you want to take care of this sweeper right here. That wall over there is thinnable, so you can use a thinner against it. Hence why I called it thinnable. Careful with these guys right here because as you saw right there, they exploded, which forced me to do editing. Curse you, game, for making me do my job, even though I don't get paid to do this. We got the thing. Now, for whatever reason, something I noticed about editing was that the thing that appeared after you got the hatchet said quest updated, but then I had to hit the home button because my capture card was dropping some frames. And when the game went back to normal, it said pin acquired, but I did not get a pin for that. So it's kind of a weird little technical glitch. Speaking of which, the pin that you get for that side quest, you're not going to be able to get it until we return to Horace after we beat the Lonesome Manor.
Horace Forthcoming?
Yep. He's a detective in this game. I think this is the last major side quest system, because it's obviously like the last area of the game before like the grand finale, which is epic. And I'm not going to talk about it yet because Quarterboot just told me not to. And also what's weird is that Madame Leona will yeah, never mind, it's Gus. Gus would say that you will point out that you stored all the paintings, but he would not point out that you got all the books, which is kind of weird. There's actually a gremlin over here in this room who will retrieve the books for you if it's too difficult for you. So you've already collected all the books. Guess you don't need my help. That's right, I don't need your help, you stupid gremlin. You didn't come to my birthday party.
Yes, I did.
That's it. These bookcases have settled. Oh, a door! And the skulls vanished. Spooky. So now you can go over here to this bookcase with a hole in it, and if you press A button near it, it's gonna turn around. Please be secret door, please be secret door. Yay! Have you been busy, mouse? You have restored all my art collections. Thank you. Please accept this pin, one awarded only to those with a true appreciation for fine art. You have cut all my flyaway books. Thank you. Here, have this silver pin for your troubles. You have calmed my restless bookcases. And you talk too much.
You know, she could have put all three of those into one thank you.
Yep. Oh no, looks like we're gonna have to get through that slobber.
Slobbers are funny.
But, because we took care of all of her side quests, we don't have to deal with this jerk. You will have to fight this thing if you did not solve all of her side quests, so be prepared for a big fight if you missed any of them. And also, these side quests are going to affect some of the side quests we're going to be able to take care of when we return to Bog Easy, so keep that in mind. Same with the next room to a certain degree. But anyway, now we're going to go through this projector screen.
Amazing. Why haven't we done that before?
I know, right? You'd think it'd be the most obvious way to go around the wasteland for cartoons.
Yeah, no kidding.
And we certainly haven't seen these 2D side-scrolling segments a billion times. Obvious sarcasm is obvious. This song is still awesome. I love these little skeletons right here who put on the pods and are pretending to be soldiers or whatever, or beer or whatever they're doing.
They're making a band, can't you tell?
Who knows what skeletons do nowadays. Watch out for that spider right there, because it will make Mickey fly away from making flinch or whatever, which will make it very easy for you to fall down an endless pit of death.
Or just fall out of the film reel.
Oh my god, it's an organ!
Oh, it's beautiful.
The pipe organ is malfunctioning. I need to fix them, but steam power is not my specialty. So we help him? We have to climb those pipes anyway. If only Mario was here, because he's a plumber. Get it? Pipes. So what we want to do is we're going to jump on top of these keys that have a musical note above it. This took me a couple tries to do while recording because I just couldn't get to the keys in time. If you're too slow, the pipe organ will get angry and will make you start all over again. But there's no limit for how many times you could try this. But what's really important is whether or not you complete or ignore the side quests will affect what you can do when you return to Bog Easy, just like the side quest with Madame Leona. There are multiple ways you can get across the pipe organ. I'm only going to be showing 2 of them because the third one I can just explain. You can ignore the pipe organ completely by just using the time sketch to avoid the steam pipes. The thinner method I'm going to be showing in a moment, but the pipe method is just involves you playing the song. There are a couple of collectibles in this room that we're going to be getting in a moment. But first we're going to be climbing across these thingies because that's what we do, because we're a mouse. We're a squeaky mouse. Who's in black and white, and it wears red pants. This right here is a pretty big example of just how bad the camera is in this game. Because it's going to be stuck for a moment. I don't really know how to fix it. But eventually I was able to fix it on recording, as you're going to see in a moment. But it's a really bad place for the camera to start glitching, because we're fighting a pretty difficult Beetleworks right here, even though I really like these Beetleworks enemies. That camera right there just really makes it more difficult than it really needs to be.
Remember those? You're on your own.
Oh my god. Whenever we play Epic Mickey 2, whenever we face a difficult battle, critically will drop out of the game and she'll be all like, "You're on your own!"
Mickey.
And there's a gremlin over here. Thank you, Mickey. It's true what everyone says about you. Well, everyone except Oswald anyway. Wanted to see some animal sketches? They're useful for all kinds of situations, except getting yourself out of the cage. Well, technically, you could drop it on top of the cage, but you might also get crushed. But you're a gremlin, so you should be okay in your cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
Over here is another animatronic part, so you want to go grab that. Keep in mind that if you miss any of them, it's not the end of the world. You are going to be able to buy some at the store in Bog Easy, Meat Street, and Tortuga. But the thing is, they're all super expensive. It's 1,000 e-tickets per animatronic part, so try not to miss any of them. And over here is a bronze pin. And I know that because I could see on my editing software.
Oh, you can?
I can see the future! In about 5 seconds, I'm about to scream like a little girl. Huh, nothing happened. The thinner method involves you thinning out the keys. And then he'll be like, "These keys are my very soul. Don't break them, or your face might rot. Let's break them anyway. Break the organ."
Oh, calm down, dude.
The only real reward you get for thinning these out is that you get silver e-ticket for most of the keys you break. So, yay! You broke my keyboard. Now I will play my song. That's it. Now I'm really steamed. Well, we're not getting up that way. You were warned. B-Works, attack! What you want to do is you want to use your animal sketches on the different platforms in this area. This will cause these tables to rise up, so you can get across the room this way. I think there are multiple anvil platforms that you need to drop them on, and defeating the Beetleworks will give you more sketches, but they take a really long time to fight, so make sure you have plenty of anvil sketches before you come into this area, especially if you're going to the paint method in the next area.
Yeah, okay.
Regardless of what you're doing, it is still possible to get both the bronze pin and the animatronic part, regardless of what you're doing. Whether or not you play the pipe organ song, or you thin out the keys, or you use the time sketch to get up there. No matter what, it is entirely possible to get them all. So it's not really that big of a deal. The only thing that this one really affects is, like I said earlier, the side quest in Bog Easy that would be taken care of probably in the video after the next one. And this right here is really difficult to figure out, but if you have skills like me, then you should be fine. What you want to do is you want to jump across this area, and because of how bad the depth perception in this game is, it can be pretty difficult to figure out where exactly you need to jump across these platforms.
You rescued me.
For a small investment, I will strike a blow against the Mad Doctor for you. I'd work for free, but my warrior code requires an honorarium. Pay him 100 e-tickets for your help. When the time is right, I'll be there. Now we have to climb the pipe organ. Yay! That's exciting! And with that, we're going to end this video off here, so I'm leaving it to you, and Cease.
Critically.
And we'll see you next time. Goodbye.